And we're back with another review. This time we're going to be featuring Mech Fans Toys Slurge. Yeah, and as you can see, he is their version of what do you call this? Sludge of the Dinobots. So I believe that he is a knockoff or a third-party version of DX9. So if you guys have the DX9 Legends figure, then good job. But again, this is going to be a review for Mech Fans Toys. This is their version of it, and from the get-go, you can see that this guy is a really pretty nice figure right there. You can take a look at the head sculpt. I love the head sculpt. The color is also cool. I like it. The red is vibrant. You can see that the silver that they use is pretty, bright as well. It's shiny. There's some blue accent. The molded detail is also amazing, but again, that might be just a copy from the original mold. Now this thing feels a little lighter and tighter than the other figures that came out from Mech Fans Toys. There's a lot of hollow sections because you're going to be using that to hide certain components of the dinosaur, which is he's going to transform into later. I don't like the plastic feel on the most parts. It feels lighter compared to the 6 Ninja. It feels a little crispier, and it's kind of scary to transform him because I got mine as a very tight figure. There would be some articulation. You have some thigh swivel right there. You have the knee and the leg articulation. You can go there, a full forward, back. Knee goes right in that angle. For the hands, you can move it up until here because the wing or the shell part will block it. It moves forward and back. There would be some elbow articulation, but it's too tight. Mine is just really tight, and it's kind of scary already. I don't want to break it. There would be some head articulation. There you go. Turns all 360, but I don't want to do it right now because, again, it's really tight. And it's scary that you might give it stress. There are some paint scraps already, or scrapes from the silver that they use, and scratches right there. You can see that because of the tightness of the figure. He does come with a gun and an energy sword, which is translucent, and it's really cool. Although they could have used the translucent for what do you call this? Something of a what do you call that? Light tubing, but he does have that here, but the eyes are colored blue, if you can see it. There, it's colored blue, but he has some light piping, but I don't know why they colored it, it's a pain, it's such a shame. There's some blue accents that give it a really nice feel. There's some translucent plastic that reminds you of the G1 version. I didn't have the G1, but I know that, I've seen it several times, that I know that it has that translucent plastic. Now it came with this box. Let's take away this guy. So it came with this box right here, and you can see that's a very nice product shot. It says there it's from Mech Fans Toys again. Some Japanese. Slurge, that's his name. And this is the cool part. I like this because I heard as well from our members from Cybertron Philippines that they're going to be making the whole DX9 rendition of Mech Fans Toys, or MF. And I'm pretty excited. I heard that Swoop is going to be the next, but looking forward to all the complete Dinobots from this set. Here's his sauropod mode. So he's a sauropod. Debated if he's a brontosaurus or a apatosaurus or a diplodocus. Who knows, but he's a long neck. There you go. Anyway, that's the box. So let's go to the transformation of this guy. Like what I said, it's scary. I've only transformed him several times because I'm really afraid that I might break the figure. So let's take out his guns and sword. Just take away the kibble. You can't place this in robot mode, I mean dino mode, by the way. So you just have to really remove it. So how do we start off with this guy? I actually just start off with the hands. You just open these sections on the hands right there, and then just close it, and then just put the hands inside, and that's gonna make the feet, the back feet of the dino. The next thing you want to do is just bring the shell downward and then just open it like so. Open the hands like so, and we're gonna just pull down this chest right there. Just pull it down, and we're gonna bring up this tail later on. Now why are we pulling that down? Because once you pull it down, you have now some room to rotate it. So to rotate that, just try to just put this thing right here first. Oops, sorry. Let me do that one more time. Just try to bring it up now. After you put it down, bring it up, and then so you can rotate it. And then just from this part, just bring the shell again inward, as you can see that. So just bring the shell inward like what I did, and you're gonna lock this thing into place. Now this is the thing I hate. I can never close that seam line. It's possible it's because of the mold, and again, this is a knockoff, third party, so it's really not going to be perfect. So I got it for 800 pesos in Divisoria, so you get what you buy. You know, yeah, I'm not really expecting super duper third party quality on this thing. So once you close that, just pull the legs down. As you can see, you're starting to look at the back part of a dinosaur already, and then do the same thing on the other side. Now this is the part that I hate the most. For some odd reason, this part, the front part of the dino, is really kind of complex to transform. So just pull this thing up right there, and then just bring these two things down. I always forget that thing. So make sure that the feet are pulled up in that position and have the crotch section pulled down right here. So what you're going to do is just bring down this whole assembly. So you're going to have like that position, and then just spread it out like that. So it looks kind of funky. So we're going to bring these things down like so. Just bring these things down and just turn these things up right there. And then you can start seeing the head. Now for the head, you just rotate it like that. You can see it's in a ball joint right there. And then do the same on the other side. So just put this thing right here. There you go. Okay, so now you have it that way. Turn it around, and then just pull this legs out. Pull the legs out. There you go. And then just bring them again together. So I'm gonna bring that. So you're starting to see a dinosaur. You're gonna pull this thing back like that. And what you want to do, sorry, before you pull that out, just try to pull this out again. There you go. And then just, sorry. So this is the part that I hate. It's starting to feel that it's gonna break apart, and I don't like that feeling. I really don't. So man, this is kind of weird. Gets me confused. How do we do this? Okay, so try to, there you go. So you have to angle it into this section right there. Man, this is kind of scary. There you go. And then once you have that, just bring it down. So once you bring it down, you're going to see that there's a lock right here. That was scary. And then you just snap it in so it fits in the groove. So do the same thing on this end. It is really scary. There we go. There we go. Come on, dude. Don't be a pain. Oh man, this is just really frustrating sometimes. There we go. And then just position it to lock. Because you're going to see that there's a peg right here and it needs to fit a hole there. Finally. And you're starting to see the dyno. And just make sure that it clamps in. Sorry. Doesn't want to do that. Man, this is awkward. It's so hard to transform this dude. Okay, I really don't want to transform him back to robot mode later. I'm just going to leave him in dyno mode. And then you can see this thing here, just push it in. And the last part, you have to just put that in there and angle the dyno. And there you go. There's a gap again that I couldn't seem to close. I might be mistransforming it, but there is that gap. So that is your dyno mode right there. He's a pretty funky looking sauropod. You can open the mouth. There you go. I like the dyno mode, but it's just a pain to transform. It's just really a pain. He's pretty cool in dyno mode. There you go. You can move the head like that. Open the mouth. Have a few articulation on the legs. You could do this, like what happened in that when he got smashed by Devastator, and then just the eyes just popped out. So that's your dyno mode. Comparing him to the other only figures that I have under the Dinobot line. So here's Grimstone from Power Core Combiners, and here is Classics Grimlock. They look kind of cool together when you have that. And here is FOC Grimlock right there. So it's a nice looking dyno mode together with the rest of the other dynos. It's pretty cool, but again, it's not a perfect Dinobot that you want to get, because it's just really a pain to transform. There are some gaps. I don't know how to fix that. I might have to shave some parts. I'll have to check out what's stopping it from combining or fitting flush together. The color is cool. I like the color that they used, but it gets scraped as you transform it, and it's really scary to transform because you might break it. It's too tight. I don't know if it's just really my figure, but for me, that's something I don't want to gamble. This thing is priced for 800 pesos. You can buy it in Divisoria, and he is out there right now. So hoping to see more of the Mech Fans Toys dinos in the future, but right now, if you're gonna ask me, he's at the fair ranking of, having to own if you really want the Dinobots, I suggest maybe get the next line of Transformers that's going to be coming out this December, Power of the Primes. There's going to be some Dinobots right there. But if you like this figure, go ahead and get it. It's really up to you. You be the judge. But it looks great, just a little scary. So there you go. Thank you again for watching, and till all are one, peace out.